I think I'm putting that behind me and I'm moving forward. And next week I have 1, 2, 3 birthdays in a row. Having a McDonald's like super close to me is not a good thing. No way. Are you serious? Good morning. It is Monday, September 17th, and I figured I'm just gonna get rid of all the other footage that I had because I had been vlogging here and there but not consistently, so I feel like it's not gonna make sense, and plus I'm super behind on it. So I'm just gonna start brand new. So I just got to my classroom. I have to make some copies. Yesterday I posted this on my Instagram. I'm sorry it's dark, but if it's not dark I can't see my board and I don't like it being dark. It's this huge like internal dilemma, but that's not what I'm talking about. Yesterday I was working on these binders. They are just intervention binders, so I have some for math and for ELA. They are not mine, like I did not make these, so they're not on my TPT store. Some people were asking me. They are from Mystic Carbo. They're about $20 each. I think they're really great. You can definitely use them in kindergarten and first grade, and also like struggling second graders. So if you are interested in them, I will have them down below. So like I was saying about the light, I have this like internal dilemma. I love natural light, but I don't have much of it in my classroom, and if I did, it wouldn't work because then we wouldn't be able to see the board because of the projector is not bright enough and I don't know how to change it. So anyway, I have these cabinets and I always wanted there to be like a light right there, so I bought this light. It's this light right here. I bought it from Amazon. It was $10 and it's a USB light, but I do have my Kindles right here anyway, so I just plugged it in right there. I do like it. They have two different lights, so you can see here. Right. They have two different versions. So they have a warm light, which is what I got. I like warm light better for like classrooms and stuff like that and indoors. And they also have a cool light, and they also have a combo. The combo is more expensive, so I just bought this one. And I just bought one, but I think I'm gonna buy maybe two more, have two going this way, and then one under my desk over there. I do have a lamp, as you can see, but it's not a warm light. It's like a cool light, and I don't really like that too much. I like this. I like it a lot. Last week when I was vlogging, I also talked about how my desks in my classroom always move so much, and that drives me a little bit crazy because my classroom's really not that big at all. It's pretty small, so I feel like we're always tripping on stuff, and my aide suggested that I use zip ties to like put them together so they move. At least they move as a cluster, not like individual desks, and they did that, and it seems to work. However, some of them are already off. I don't know when they came off, but I have to replace some of them, but it seems to be working. So if you have desks and they move around, try zip ties. Okay, so my kids are out at recess right now. We just did centers, so in the morning we do morning work, and then that's when I meet with my targeted students just for like a different morning work. That is also the time where the reading specialist pulls out my kids or her kids. So because there's so much like in and out, I do centers during that time instead of direct instruction because I don't want everybody to miss out on that. So we did centers, and now it's recess, and after that it's quiet time, so like bathroom water breaks, and then we are going to do our phonics lesson. I'm so excited today because the cafeteria is finally all cleared up. In case you didn't know, the cafeteria was closed since the beginning of the school year because of remodeling and whatnot. So it's finally open. Today's the first day that the students are going to be able to be in the cafeteria. I feel like that's going to be a little bit of a transition because they're not used to it. I mean, they did that last year, but they haven't done it this year, and there's like different rules, but it will be fine. I am super excited because my classroom will not be like all filled with food like it was. I did used to have a rug right there. I have to get rid of it because it was absolutely gross. They had so many food stains on it, and there was like no fixing it, so I had to throw it away. But now I can bring in my other rug. Now that kids will not be eating lunch in here. So I also wanted to show you how I store my tablets. I have 9 Kindles. 4 of them are mine that I bought myself. Actually, 3 of them I bought myself. 1 was donated to me by a parent last year, and then the other 5 I got through Donors Choose. So I was having a hard time like storing them, but I found this like little dish rack, and they all fit perfectly. There's 8 spaces, but for the ones that don't have the bulky case, you can fit 2 tablets. So super easy. I have a cord strip right here that I keep trying to velcro onto the wall, but it keeps falling. And then I have my headphones right here. These were already in my classroom. They're from Lakeshore. So I just have them right here. I have to fix this because this one is broken. Okay, you can't see anything for some reason, but that's showing 108 degrees. It is the middle of September and it's still like over 100 degrees. It's super hot. Every time I come in my car, I have to put the windows down and then just wait for it to cool off because the steering wheel is too hot and it's too hot to drive. So I am heading home now just because I want to go check on our dog. I haven't mentioned this on here, I think, but we did get a dog. I think we got her 3 weeks ago. Her name is Lola and she's a gorgeous German Shepherd, and she was actually Alex's family dog, but his parents downsized so they couldn't keep her, so we kept her because we have a yard now, and I just love her. But Alex texted me today asking if I had seen her before I left to work, and I didn't, so now I'm worried, so I'm gonna go check on her. Good morning, it is Tuesday. I am heading to work. I am at a stoplight right now. This one takes forever, but yesterday I left right after school, as you saw, because I wanted to go check on my dog, and she was totally fine. She was there, obviously, but I just wanted to make sure because Alex freaked me out a little bit. I didn't get much planning done yesterday, but it's fine because I'm going a little bit earlier today, and I do have my 15-minute break when my students go out for morning recess, so I'll have time to do things. I also have nails in, so that helps a lot. So yeah, so when I get to school I have to make some copies and then I'm good to go. It is after school. It's almost 4 o'clock. I plan on leaving at 4:15. It is so much easier. Oh, whoever was sharpening pencils did not finish. Now that the cafeteria is available and now that we have our official workspace, like a teacher workroom, it is so much easier to stay after school. And honestly, I feel a lot better about it. So I spent my time after school getting together these notes. I had them last year, so whenever a student would do something awesome, academically, behaviorally, socially, I don't know, I would send these home. So I wanted to make sure I had some. Then I also printed out a bunch of these calendar little marker things. I had them last year too, had them all prepped, but when I packed up my classroom and then came here, they went missing. So I don't know where they were. And my calendar was really bare, so I needed something to make sure I knew when birthdays were, because apparently a lot of birthdays are coming up. Literally, next week I have 1, 2, 3 birthdays in a row, so that's gonna be interesting. I also changed how I display my centers. Last year I had them on the side of a filing cabinet because that was magnetic and they worked really well. This year I don't have room for a filing cabinet, so that wasn't gonna work. I was having them on the side of my board for a little bit before we started incorporating choice into centers. Now that I'm allowing my kids to choose their center, that wasn't working very well. So I had like a little whiteboard that I wish I could show you, but there's names all over them, so I can't. I had sectioned it off, had all the centers, but because it's not attached to a wall or something like that, it would often tip over and all the magnets would go all over the place, and it just wasn't the most efficient way. I actually had dinner with one of my team teachers from last year on Friday, and I was telling her about this, and I don't think she meant to tell me this idea, but the way she said it made me think of this idea, so thank you so much for your inspiration if you're watching. And this is what they look like now. So this is what they look like. I have them hanging. I have 10 on this side, 6 on this side, and these are all the centers that I have available right now. First one is me, so I'll just put a group on there, and they're listen to a story, kaboom, smart art, sight word Play-Doh, write the room, make words, roll words, secret words. If I ever have a new center that I haven't made a label for, I'll just use that. And tablets, tic-tac-toe, spin and write, laptops, board game, and stamp it out. So I'm just using clothespins. When students choose their center, they'll just use a clothespin and they'll come and pin it on the side. They know that each center, with the exception of laptops and tablets, have a limit of 2 people each. Tablets and laptops have 4. Oftentimes I will choose a reading group to just go to tablets or laptops, but yeah, that's what it looks like, and I really like it. I wish I could show you, but I can't, so I hope that you can visualize it. But when I'm meeting with a group, I will put their group color. I have some blank ones right here, so I'll show you what they look like. They look like this. They have their names on them, and I'll just pin it to my picture so they know that they are working with me. And then I have a little bucket like you saw right now, but a different one. I have a little bucket with all the clothespins, and let's say I'm meeting with the orange group, and let's say little Susie, Billy, Alex, and Lily, I don't know, are in that group. I'll put their clothespins at the top of the bucket, so that way once I'm done meeting with them and we're getting into another rotation, they are the first ones to pick their center, and it's faster to find their names. Yeah, we started doing that today with that system, and it worked a lot better. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start packing up, and I'm gonna head to the gym, and then I'm gonna go home and make dinner and maybe plan a little bit. I do have a meeting at 7:30 tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to try to be here earlier. I've been getting here like at 7:15 and make copies, if I need them. But tomorrow I'll try to be here by 7, and that way I'm all prepared for after the meeting. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, 7:17. I have a meeting at 7:30, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make my morning copies and then just go to the meeting. Today is Wednesday, so we usually have meetings on Wednesdays, but we don't have one this Wednesday. So I'm going to try to get a little bit of work done after school, and then I am going to meet with a friend from college. We're going to go get sushi. We taught at the same district last year, just not at the same school or grade level, but I just loved being able to just get together and just talk about like what's going on in the classrooms and stuff like that. So this is going to be the first time that we meet since I changed schools, so it'll be really nice to catch up with her. So, but anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so I am on my lunch break. I came to McDonald's because I really didn't like the dinner that I made yesterday. It was super bland and didn't have any flavor at all. So yeah, having a McDonald's like super close to me is not a good thing, but it is what it is. It just started raining a little bit right now. And of course it starts raining just when my students are lined up for recess, and at least they got to go out in the morning, and we do have PE later in the afternoon, so we'll get to run around a little bit inside. Right now I introduced a seesaw to my kids. I had kind of introduced it a little bit for one center, but I wanted to go ahead and roll it out for the whole class for journals like I did last year, and they seemed really excited about it, so I'm excited to give it a try in the afternoon. Okay, so it is after school. It's 5:35. I'm sorry if you can't hear the squeaking. It's the stool I sit on. It's just always squeaking. I am going to leave in about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, because I am going to meet with my friend that I told you about. Okay, I forgot what I was saying. A student came in. I haven't done much since after school. I just scanned some documents, and that took a while for me to figure out how to get them to my computer, but I figured it out. Like I mentioned earlier, I think I did, we are able to use the cafeteria now. So I've been trying to use it for PE, but during that time where I have PE, they are cleaning the cafeteria, so it cuts into like 20 minutes of our PE time. And I can't really push it back because that's when another class has PE. And I really can't have it any earlier because that is when there are recesses going on or lunch is going on. So I'm going to try to see if I can switch my PE days instead of times. So I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can get Tuesday, Thursdays, and push it back by like 30 minutes, because by then the cafeteria should be all cleared up. So I am at a school where we have a ton of flexibility with how we teach, how we grade things, and how we keep track of grades and stuff like that. So as much as I do love to have that much flexibility in my classroom, I also feel a little bit overwhelmed with it just because it is only my second year teaching, so I feel like I don't have a lot of tools in my like teacher toolbox. And one thing that was kind of stressing me out was how to keep track of grades. In kindergarten, it's different because I would test individually on skills that they either had it or they don't. First grade is a little bit more different, I feel, so I was trying to search for like a digital gradebook on TPT and I couldn't find one. But I did find one on Google Sheets, and that is a template that's free, so I've been using that right now. Right now I'm grading things and I'm putting them onto my gradebook, and I like that you can change the scale to fit whatever you need. For example, for our report card we do use a 1 to 5 scale, 5 being above like 100%. So I was able to change that, so whenever I input a grade it converts it to something without scale, so it's more consistent with report cards. So that's what I've been doing. I've been just grading, and as I'm grading I've just been finding out that no matter how much I remind students to put their name on it, a lot of students still don't. So I'm going to go ahead and try having students highlight their name before they turn it in. That way they just really make sure that they put their name on it, because yeah, I don't know who's not putting their name. Alright, so I'm going to leave it at that right now because like I said, I have to grade a few more things and I'm going to head out in like 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm home now and I had a paper from FedEx saying that they missed me, so I had a package to go pick up at their like office or whatever, and I honestly don't know what it is. It's this huge box. It's pretty heavy. It's kind of like squished, so I'm wondering what it is. I'm going to go ahead and open it on camera in case it's something exciting. So let's get started. Oh my goodness. So there's a note. Let me go ahead and open it. There's two little envelopes. So there's this. I think I'm going to open the big one first, because this one has my name. It says, "Hey Fernanda, we see all the love you're pouring into your classroom, and we know how fun the first few weeks can be. We fill this box with a teacher like you in mind. Hope you enjoy. Happy back to school." And this is from the page We Are Teachers on Instagram. P.S. We are giving 25 boxes away just like this one. Read the letter attached to find out how your teacher followers and friends could win one. Hashtag back to school moment. That is so cool. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Okay, so then this is the letter they're talking about. So it's a back to school giveaway. And all you need to do for a chance to win a box like this one is share your favorite back to school moment on Instagram or Twitter with the hashtag my back to school moment. And the contest ends September 30th, so pretty soon. And again, this is from We Are Teachers. I follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and I haven't for a long time, so it's really, really cool that they did this. And it looks like it's a gift card. Yep, it's a gift card for ETA Hand to Mind. I'm not really sure what that is, but I'll find out. Seriously, guys, there's so much stuff in here. The first thing is this CD, and it's Get Fit. So there's a list right here that says Get Fit with Friends, the Fit Friends. And I think it might be music, like different songs. I don't know. I also have a Sharpie and a Flair pen. I love both. There's also some candy like Starburst and Lifesavers. And then we have a kickball from Get Fit. So maybe these two go together. Magnetic place value demo discs. Then we have some STEM supplies. No way. Are you serious? So then this is, it says introduce your students to STEM concepts with Ozobot, and it's a tiny robot. Your students will enjoy working together to program Ozobot using software or color code markers. That is so cool. Oh my goodness, I can't, what? Look at this. This is really cool. And then this is from Moving Minds. And there's another gift card for $25 for Moving Minds. It has this little booklet for energizing brain breaks. And then this says research shows that regular physical activity improves focus, attendance, time on task, behavior, and more. One way to increase student activity throughout the school day is with Brain Boost. This collection of 50 classroom-proven brain breaks will re-engage your students in 1 to 2 minutes. Don't forget to check out more classroom activity solutions like flexible seating, standing desks, and more at movingminds.com. And that's what the $25 gift card is for. That is so cool. The next thing in the box is also from ETA Hand to Mind, and it's just a pattern, and they are pattern blocks. I have some like these in my classroom. I don't have a little booklet that goes along with it, so it has 10 activities, 1 teacher guide, and 126 pieces. Then I absolutely love these. These are dry erase sleeves. I have a ton of them in my classroom. I use them a lot, so I'm always happy to get more because there are never enough. Then we have a bottle of glue, clear glue, I'm assuming for like slime. Then we have a You Buy composition notebook. I really like the brand You Buy, by the way. Some Post-it notes, some Lysol wipes, which is great because everybody needs Lysol wipes. There's another Flair pen, and then like more Lifesavers, and then I have, that's pretty cool, 2 books. So this is the book Critical Thinking in the Classroom, and it's just like a teacher's, so it's like a teacher book. So it's one for me and then one for a friend, and I think I know who I'm gonna give it to. But yeah, that's everything that's in the box. That is so cool. Thank you so much, We Are Teachers. This is amazing. I love everything. If you wanna win a box like this one, I will have the rules for the giveaway down in the description box below. But thank you so much, We Are Teachers. Hey, so it's after school and I am just cleaning up a little bit. After school kids are out just for their snack break, and then they're gonna come back in, I think. But I do want to go to the gym, so I'm gonna leave pretty soon right now. So I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Starting this school year was super hectic. I just felt like not prepared. I didn't feel like a good teacher. I don't even know. It was just like a very weird beginning to a school year. Long story short, I just felt like not a good teacher. That's how I've literally been feeling since the beginning of the school year, but I feel like this week my mindset is finally shifting a little bit. I feel like it has to do with the fact that I do get some time alone in my classroom like I do right now, and that just helps so much. I don't even know why, because I still do the same work that I did before, but just my mindset is different, and I'm so thankful that I'm feeling like that now, because again, being completely honest, last year I felt like I had a pretty good year. Other people have told me that I had a good year, and I just felt so confident, and I never cried once. And like people would tell me all the time, like, oh, I cried so much my first year of teaching, and so on and so forth. This year I've cried about 4 times just out of frustration and just like because I didn't know what to do. I think I'm putting that behind me and I'm moving forward, and I am feeling a lot better now. So fingers crossed that it stays that way. So before I go, I do want to talk to you guys about an activity that I've been doing with my students. We just wrapped up our unit on number bonds, and because I don't want them to forget, I do still have my aide pull some kids out and play a game with them. So I have these number bonds. They are just in dry erase leaves, and I just printed out. And I just made a number bond on PowerPoint, and I have whole parts. So what I've been doing is, let's say I want them to really practice the number bonds for 10. I will go ahead and break out my mini erasers, and I'll put out 10 mini erasers on a table. I also have a bouncy ball, so we kind of play jacks with them with a little bit of a twist. So if I'm the one bouncing the ball, I'm going to bounce it and try to get as many erasers as I can, and my partner is going to try to catch the ball, and then I will show my partner how many erasers I have. We're going to write that on one of the parts. Then we're going to count how many erasers I didn't get, and it's going to be the other part, and then we'll count them all together to figure out the whole. This has definitely been a fun game for my students, and I just wanted to share it with you. And I will roll a clip right now of my students kind of actually doing it. Are there 10 stars, or is it gonna bounce it?
I actually
and you're
used to marker.
That's fine. And then you're gonna catch it. Ready? Go.
You got 3.
All right, show me to the camera how many you have.
I got 5. Yeah. 3.
So 3. Where do you write the 3?
In the plate.
And then how many are left right here?
7.
So what do you write?
We put 70%.
Good morning. It is Friday. I am in my classroom. Today's a really chill day because we have computers, library. It's a short day, and then we also have a longer play period at the end. So after school, I'm going to try to make the copies for the next week. It is casual Friday, so I'm wearing this shirt that says first grade 5s. I posted a picture of this on my Instagram when I announced that I was not teaching kindergarten anymore, and a lot of you were asking where it was from. It was actually a gift from a parent last year. She knew that I was moving on to first grade, so she got me this shirt, and I believe her friend made it. Hey guys, so I just woke up from a nap, so that's why I look all puffy. And I woke up because my dog was barking a ton because she wanted someone to come play with her. I didn't vlog a ton today, just because it was a weird day. So I don't know if I think I mentioned this. Fridays is when I have computers and when I have library, and it's also a shorter day for us. And we have a longer like Friday fun kind of thing. And then it was also one of my students' last day there, so then we also did our goodbye book that I talked about in my building classroom community video. The student actually got picked up early, so I didn't expect that. I'm glad we did the book in the morning. And the reason we did the book in the morning as opposed to the afternoon is because the internet was down when we were gonna have our computer block. So without Wi-Fi, we can't really do anything on the Chromebooks. I did end up making copies for the week. So that is where I'm gonna end off the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It feels really nice to getting back into vlogging. That was definitely something I felt that was missing this school year, but I'm back to it and I'm really excited. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.